you know, the cannabis use and the drug use under prohibitionism has increased a lot. But it's interesting, in the countries where we have legalized, for example, Uruguay, since we legalized, the adolescent use and the use in general is increasing less than in the other countries. On the other countries, that's more than 1%, 1 to 2%. We have 0.8. It's a slight, very slight decrease, but actually it's not increasing. And that is showing that also the use of other drugs have decreased. Why? Because the people say that cannabis is the access, is the gateway to drugs, but it's not true. It's the dealer. This is who puts on, is the overlapping of the market. So, what empirically Netherlands has demonstrated, that was selling legally to drug users, they decrease substantially. The coming in to the other drugs use. That was demonstrated empirically, and in Uruguay it's the same story, that separating the markets, legalizing cannabis is demonstrating that there's not gateway, because if not, they would also be increasing the use of the other drugs in these jurisdictions that have separated the market. So, not gateway, the gateway drugs, we say that is the overlapping of the markets, and if you separate it, no problem. Including, I can say as an endocannabinologist, I am a physician, I'm MD, and I treat diseases that where is the endocannabinoid system that is done or up-related. That is, we also produce cannabinoids as such as the same as the plant does. And these are the compounds that are regulating the homeostasis of all our body. Central nervous system, skin, bones, everything, gut, everything is regulated by our cannabinoids. So, as in the same as in diabetes, when you don't have insulin enough, we supply you with insulin from out. When our endocannabinoid system is failing, we can supply from outside. And this also has demonstrated that people that is in treatment with cannabis for years, they are not using other drugs. So, more evidence is needed, no problem. There are amounts and amounts of information that is important to supply to general population so they can realize that this could be a benefit for everyone. But also demonstrating that my patients are from 6 months old to 89, and I had one passed away at 94, and no one, even the little children, none of them has developed a dependency, and for sure I'm not seeking for other drugs. So this is, I think that these empiric evidences are very important to consider. They're not, and I can say, and this is the cherry of the cake, but actually the plant has some compounds, some cannabinoids that actually could help to get out of, not gateway to drugs, but get out of drugs. There are some compounds, some cannabinoids that have been demonstrated that they reduce seeking for drugs and withdrawal syndromes. So they could be, on the contrary, meds for getting out other drugs, not coming in.